Welcome back, guys. Not really sure what to tell you about what we found this morning. I mean, you think we were in Moscow region somewhere in the middle of winter, but we're not. This is London, and it's almost lunchtime. There's hardly any light. Bear in mind, I'm wearing glasses, sunglasses actually, so there's almost zero light. It's very odd. It's very odd indeed. This bro's having fun. Curious thing actually is just how long this morning's queue is in this weather. Like, what the flip? There's hundreds of people here, guys, and the weather's appalling. I mean, however good looking you are, however well dressed you are, you're not going to get much from this mush, are you? Look at it. It's kind of drizzly, wetty, depressy, mushy, everythingy, to be honest. However, having been away for 2 days, guys, I had a wedding to go to, Preston, but there we are. It's nice to be back outside and to be wondering what we're going to find. But given that the weather is appalling, I was not expecting an absolutely jam-packed number of people like this. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. Look at it. In fact, all of them going all the way back are completely jammed up with people. You really do have to wonder why, no? Would this be the kind of morning you want to get dressed up, make an effort, you know, hair, makeup, nice outfit, shoes and everything, to go out and end up in this shit? Yeah, neither would I, to be quite honest. Broken umbrellas all over the place. People posing and kind of enjoying it, I guess. Gotta admire their spirits. There's still plenty of smiles and happiness. I don't know what this will translate to in horse guard terms. I've got no idea, but how curious, guys. That said, lifeguards are on, I think. So let's head there and find out. Yeah, I mean, anyway, we're going to know. That's a nice outfit. Look at that. I mean, the pink kind of doesn't go that well with the red phone box, but it's not a bad idea, I guess. Why not? And that's not even the closest one. I still don't understand why people queue at the ones behind me. It makes no sense at all. And if you're going to do it right and get in the massive queue, which is this one. Just look at it. In fact, this queue's bigger than the ones we get when it's normally sunlight and good light. Very curious, eh? Look. The thing is, it's actually not only mushy, guys, it's cold. Base air temperature is about 4 degrees. It feels like 0. I'm not exaggerating. But even these guys are like, what the flip are all these people doing here? I don't get it either, I really don't. The sea of umbrellas for them can be ignored. I'm looking at my arms. So I'm wearing a black fleece which shows every drop of water. So it's very easy to see whether or not we need the umbrella. If we do, I fixed it to my front today, guys. It's going to be accessible within minutes. So we can go from being non-waterproof to fully contraceptivized. Is that even a word? You know what I'm trying to say? Pretty much instantly. Me trying to weave through the crowds unsuccessfully. Right, here we go. Thinking back to the fun and games that we had here last week, the upside to this morning is that the calendar doesn't have anything major planned. No Palestinian walk, no anything else walk, no anything walk or march or protest, or not to say one won't happen, but there's nothing scheduled. There's nothing that has demanded or agreed a road closure that I could find. And surprisingly, actually, all of the transport seems to be running as per normal, which for Saturdays is very rare. Now, what does that mean for horse guards? Well, if everything's normal, then in theory, especially as it has now stopped raining, in theory it should be a fairly buoyant morning. I mean, one never knows, guys. Half the time we get there and it's bright and no one turns up. The other half, it's a nightmare like this, and it's packed. I guess the difference at the weekend's always going to be the fact that, hey, no school and for most people no work, so instinctively, mushy or not, you're going to want to get outside, aren't you? Especially if you've been stuck in an office job from Monday to Friday. Yeah, that would be terrifying, actually, my worst nightmare. Now, somebody mentioned the other day, and I didn't even notice it, that the rather tacky and trashy stall stand that's between Downing Street and Horseguards had vanished. You perceptive people. I mean, I didn't notice that, but I'm going to actively see today. It'd be interesting if it has, because one would think even if their license was up or they'd done something wrong and been closed down, that very prime spot would have been handed to someone else on the waiting list. So as you can imagine, getting a fixed position for a tourist store, you know, selling little goodies as well as umbrellas and other bits and bobs, is not an easy thing to achieve. Which always surprises me, actually, how it seems to be, from what I've noticed, primarily Romanian traders. I wonder how on earth they managed to get all those good pictures. Very curious. Right, so let's get through here. It's a Lamborghini just zooming along Whitehall. This should be our last little blip. Oh, just explaining, in the old days you could walk on Downing Street and get a picture outside the door, and yes, people, you could. In the good old days when everybody wasn't scared of everything. Wait, I think that stall is still there. So you tricked me, guys. Wait, is that it or not? Oh. Yeah, it's still there. Unless it was a comment on one of the older videos when it temporarily wasn't there. It's definitely still the same one, and the comment wasn't referring to the yard. It was specifically said the stall on Whitehall after Downing Street and before you get to Horseguards. I don't know, whoever made the comment, you might well have thought it was at a different spot that we were filming, where that stall was, because it's still firmly here, as you can see, in the centre of the frame. Now, I will definitely not be taking my phone out today. One, because obviously it's brand new, it's like a week old, and two, it's a busy one, guys. I don't know what that's going to mean for people actually wanting to loiter at Horseguards or get pictures. I think a lot is going to depend on if the rain holds off. Anyway, the stall is still firmly there. As you can see, it hasn't got. So I'm a little vexed actually by that comment. It's got plenty of tap to say look, including soaking wet little teddy bears and so on. Gosh, there's quite a lot of people here. As you can see, all of the umbrellas have now vanished. Umbrellas down or off or whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness me. I'm thinking that the gates probably realistically only just reopened after the morning inspection. It's got to be the case, folks. But a popular trooper. A lot of you will know and recognise this trooper. You might not see his famous smile so much this morning with this mush to deal with, but he's definitely well known. My goodness me, look at this. What the flipperoo, guys, it's packed. I don't know what this is practically going to mean for people arriving. Sorry. Oh my goodness me, it's super hard to weave between the people that are here. So this is what we've got along the front, look. Pretty crazy, to be fair. I don't know what this will mean vis-a-vis people actually bothering to stop with the guard. Looking at which officers we've got in the yard, I would say it should be, at worst, an interesting morning. I say at worst, I mean best way, super interesting morning. Plenty of people flooding out. I mean, I don't know what it's going to mean in terms of them coming over the pictures, but it's really busy behind me as well. So these two want to stand here all day. Horses like, yep. Who's next? My typical favourite 15 odd minutes of a Saturday. Oh. Maria, for goodness sake, Maria, come on. If I went to Malaga, I wouldn't stand in the box. See, the trooper moved the sword. I was reasonably certain, folks, that even if Maria didn't move, that he was not going to remove her head from her torso. It's a nice luminous hoodie. Now, of course, they're going to stand exactly on the line, knowing what happened to No Mercy to Maria. I thought it was like, I thought it sounded a little bit like a Ferrari. I don't even think there'll be a picture of the day today for people, just because of the fact that there's almost no light. A picture of the day after dusk. Guys, incidentally, what's the French Fit thing that's happening in London today, or big event involving France that's happening this weekend? I have seen lots and lots and lots. Another group just came out of the yard, through the gate, of people. It's got to be rugby or football, of people wearing France bobble hats. I'm not a football fan, I'm not a rugby fan, but there's definitely something happening. We did pass one group of them on Whitehall, although they weren't quite on the camera. He's explaining the tattoo that I think he's noticed. See? Plus more Frenchies. What is going on then, guys? It's got to be rugby, I'm sure. Who's next? Listen to what I can hear behind me. We're primarily listening to Frenchies and Spanish people today. Spanish speakers, at least. Hey, morning. All good? I thought you would get wet. Probably, yeah. Second little bit of water gets into these, they're super sensitive. Yep. That's going to be why. Because it was kind of rainy, drizzly, for a long time. Oh wait, hold on, it's not even holding the charge. Then yes, it's probably dead. The battery needs a new one or a different battery, which is annoying now. Why would it not charge then? Wait, have you tried plugging it into the mains, like into the wall at home? Because it could be the charging pack's not doing it.
50% charge. When I put charge into the wall, it won't be zero.
Like I said, I had this one before, and even though it was only a few months old, it doesn't last very long. This doesn't last. Yeah, but this is why everyone's using this. M6, yeah. Lasts all day. You can't, but if you've got a good phone, the phone does the autofocus anyway. Oh no, it does. I mean, look at this, it's a big heavy phone. It holds it properly, 100%. Yeah. You see my videos, they're clean, they're like stable. Yeah, definitely works. Don't get the new one though. Nick's got the new one that has like it's got a digital screen that comes off. Nah, no, it's not worth the extra money. I will have a look at the other end in a second, guys. I'm just interested in people as they're coming through the gate here. Most of them are walking behind me. If they're still there, I might ask the Frenchies at the other end what's going on. And more importantly, do they hope to beat England? It's okay. And whatever it is. Okay, first kid being handed over to the kingsguards to be raised in the correct way. Got to hand him to the stableman. Oh, this is very vocal this morning. Why? I have no idea. Yes, what's his main? Be careful, bite. I'm seeing other people actually now with berets that have the French flag. It's got to be a sporting event, folks. Why would everybody cares so much? 1 second. Talking about those bobble-headed Frenchmen. Oh, is it back? Let's see how long it lasts. Look, what's this, guys? What are the bobble hats for and stuff? It's got to be a sporting event with this guy, surely. One would think. they were not sort of like busy, as it were, in a group there, I'd ask them. If we see another group come through that are wearing similar, I will. In total now, past 3, well, a pair of people, plus 2 groups of people wearing Frenchy bobble hats. I mean, it can't be a coincidence, can it? Move from that end, it was quiet. This end, there's like literally nobody in front of the horse. Curious, no? 1 second, folks. Let me see if I can ask about the pass. 1 second. I saw a lot of people wearing these hats. Is that a sports event? No,
I can speak English.
a little bit. I was wondering. I've seen a lot of people wearing the France hats. What is something happening today? Like sports or?
Of
Oh, of course. You're like me. Oui.
the tournament,
Which tournament? Rugby.
European Union of the Six Nations.
Oh, okay.
Italy, France, and Great Britain, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
Ah, wait. So,
Very, very important.
but
Really,
who's going to
very
win?
important.
That's the who's.
We are French, and we've come here to go to Twickenham this afternoon to see the match.
Okay. Okay.
Very important. No, really.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you can speak English because I've been seeing these hats all morning. I'm wondering why people are wearing hats.
I used to be an English teacher. I'm retired, but I try to speak.
Hey, you're
And
English.
where are you from?
I'm English, so I mean,
And you
obviously.
don't know about the tournament?
I don't follow rugby. I'm not a rugby fan. No.
No, they're French. We are French too. My husband has got the scarf of the French tournament
Ah, that's what this green scarf
in
is.
2023.
Okay. Wow.
Michel, non
Ah, wait. This is the 2023 World Cup scarf, eh? Wait, who won in 2023?
No.
No, who won it? Who won it?
South Africa.
Ah,
That's why it's green.
this is why it's like
That's why
Springboks
it's
green, yeah?
Exactly.
Ah, okay, got it. It makes sense.
Voilà.
Well, hey, well, I mean, let's hope the French win. I say that as a Brit.
No.
Yeah,
You
honestly.
have to.
No. I hope the French win. Sorry,
Normally
British people.
we are better than England. Normally, but that's all.
Better at
There's no rule in the match.
better at democracy. Better at cuisine. Better at building very large steel
It's a pity
structures.
for you, this story of Brexit. It's very sad.
It is
For
very sad,
everybody.
but I'm a Francophile. I still go to Paris a lot, so it didn't change anything. But it is a bit sad.
But now, when you come here, you've got to have your passport, as if you were going to South Africa.
Wait, did you guys come by Eurostar or did you fly?
We went to Eurostar, through Eurostar.
Did it
the
take a
train.
little bit longer when you went through the border
no,
checks?
2 hours and a quarter an hour.
Really?
From Paris to London.
Okay, that's not so bad. But what about the border checks when you got to St Pancras?
St Pancras.
Yeah, long
So
border
you're
checks or
right in the heart of London.
no? What I mean is, how long did it take you to get through the border checks with your French passport?
How long?
Yeah, how long? Like, how long did you wait to go through the border when you got off Eurostar? Almost instantly, no?
Instantly.
Exactly. This is what I'm. So Brexit didn't
It's
really
much
change
better
anything.
Than flying. Much better.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
No.
Okay. Merci beaucoup, madame. Bonne chance. Okay, folks, how lucky do we get? An ex-English teacher from France, and a lovely lady too. Well, okay, there we have it. So I had no idea, guys. Apologies for my sporting ignorance, but sorry, my sports performance. Really extensive 2 activities. One I can't discuss on this channel. The second one is this channel. So that's that. That would explain why almost everybody, or every second person, is speaking some French. They're heading to Twickenham this afternoon. Yeah, folks, I hate to say that. It would be nice if France win. You know, it's funny how many comments I've got criticising me for my anti-French comments, but you all know I'm a secret Francophile at heart. Yes, it's the truth. Okay, let's hope the guard doesn't shout at anybody from France today. I think that anyone from France should automatically get out of the box free card. Gosh, there's so much pushing behind me. What's is going to think that he forgot to put his deodorant on at this rate, honestly. His neck muscles though, in fact, as he's having a little look. This is what he's glancing at, guys. He's glancing at all of these people, wondering why none of them want to go near him. I mean, I'm wondering the same thing. It's very, very, very curious. I think it's a new reality until Easter, guys. And as it's always season after. It's become as much about people watching as about horse watching these days. If nobody comes over in the next 15 seconds, I'll have a wander. Ten seconds. But even the beautifully dressed Chinese lady and her partner are not going over next to the box. All of those amazing outfits that we used to see are now behind the camera. At least for the moment. It won't last. I guarantee it won't last. I remember we had a bit of a blip like this last year. But all of a sudden, they changed. Also waiting for the gatesman to leave. I mean, I don't know if he has left. Oh, here we are. Here he comes. Now, I have no idea whether it might be the gatesmanator, but instinctively, I think it probably isn't. Why? Because he's vanished, guys. The gatesmanator is in the same place as Ormond. That's something of a HCAV mystery. Get myself out of the way. If you walked this way, I would have been exactly where he needed to go, which would not have been particularly pleasant for me. I mean, when I went to bed late last night, it was raining. When I got up this morning, it was raining. I think it's been pretty much raining non-stop. Interesting though, because the light is poor today, the puddles and the reflections and the usual things that we spot didn't really jump out particularly. I mean, they're there, but they're just not as clear in this mush. No, even the tunnel's a bit depressing. Oh. That's an interesting way to jog. Oh, I've just realised actually, the toilets were locked in St James's Park, so he's carrying something back home with him. Hence the very odd jogging posture. Very odd jogging posture, to be quite honest. Back at the front, I'm almost tempted to film from the side of the box across to the crowd, because some outfits, facial expressions and behaviour is very funny. And the guard gets to see all of that, and for the moment we don't, because it's behind us. Much more so than in front of us these days, as I think you've all noticed. Oh, she's trying to pull more members of her family out of the crowd. They're a bit reluctant to come forward to be on camera.
Make it closer, please.
Family member too. If she gets much closer, she'll be over the line. Family member 3. Thank you. Wait, oh, she's wearing slippers. Those are indoors slippers, probably from the hotel, and they're white and fluffy, and this mush. It's very curious. I wonder what happened. Probably just forgot to change your footwear after the breakfast at the hotel. I've done that before, but luckily it's normally when you're heading out onto a beach. But to head out here into central London in this kind of mush, just like not a very pleasant thing at all. Plus people are going to step on them. They're going to end up being filthy. Poor lady. Not to mention, oh, this horse in front of us. I just spotted the 2 police horses behind us. Looking like, what about me? Why can't I go that way? I have to stand here in the box. It's not fair. Okay, so back to where we started. I think that's the whole family done.
Kiss moy. Huwag ka lang magalaw. Si Sirkon, wala kawawa naman talaga. Si Sirkon. Ang galing mo.
Plus other people who are a bit tired of waiting. And here we go. That colour scheme, definitely French. Okay. Most of the family coming over. Look, it's a big family, guys. There's about 15 in this family. But hey, they're having fun, so why not?
1, 2, 3.
Which language, guys? Is it Tagalog? Which language? Anyone?
I'm scared, you know.
Okay, I think they're happy with their videos, their footage. Luckily, for whatever reason, everyone is now at this side instead of the other side. There's somebody sitting next to me listening to me rating the video. So it's your candidate for outfit of the people. Oh, the twins are in the box, get ready. Oh. Definitely French, they've got a pass. Guys, we did mention about that French pass for one day only. Pretty sweet, to be fair, to see people happy on a mushy day like this morning. Say this morning, it's give or take roughly 20 to 12. Porter's relieving himself. Let's leave him to it for a minute. This is not a fetish channel involving animals. Oh, hold on a second. There are some more. I'm pretty sure that these guys, they're Frenchies again. That's now the third or fourth group actually that we've captured today.
Thank you.
C'est super.
Putain, mais il a bien calé, hein, il nous a fait un mec, il nous a fait un style de balade. Je suis pas dessus. Clément, frère. Je suis pas dessus, frère.
Pretty sweet actually, to be fair. Good to see the French in such high spirits, eh? I mean, it might not last if they lose this afternoon, but...
No, shut it, I don't know.
Oh, wait, what? Some guy screaming. She walked by screaming, you know, even the police come out. That was super loud. You know it's Saturday, don't you? I don't know who he screamed that at. Very curious. But why are the Frenchies not going forward to the box in their national colours? It's a pity. It would be. I like so much those videos where we get people from around the world in national costume or something unusual. Just like the cast of Sailor Moon, that was one of my personal favourites because it's so colourful, so interesting, and so unexpected. And those guys are certainly looking colourful today. That's for sure. They're curious actually about the guard. Come on, guys. You'd never guess, though, would you, from the way that they're dressed or the colours and stuff, that they were from from France. Very few people are actually even going over today with the intent of posing with the guard. It's most curious, to be quite honest. Given the huge volume of people that have actually entered the yard, and mainly exited the front of the yard afterward. Same on the other side, look. Gatesman's largely being left alone. No one at the shop either. Sweet. Oh, what's this? I get myself into a decent-ish fixed position. This morning, this weather as well is an absolute pickpocket heaven. I got a feeling as well that I spotted. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, thank you. I can't be sure yet, so I'm not going to put the camera on him. But quick question: remember last year there was that situation with the Spanish kids? Remember that we were all talking to? It was great. Oh yeah. Is that not him to your left right now?
So
right in front of him, is that not him? No, is it not? He's been following around. So I'm sure that it was him again. Wait, right there to your left, right next to you. Yeah, is it not? Okay, right. I'll take your word for it. I was sure he was following me around in the yard. I'm thinking, hold on a second, is it that guy that made the crazy?
He's a newcomer, trying to become people.
Ah, okay, interesting. Did you talk to him yet? Do you know which channel?
I think.
Do you know which channel? No?
I haven't spoken to him.
A new arrival.
I think he.
Ah, okay, interesting. Okay, it's so funny, but it's crazy similar to remember the super disrespectful Spanish kids that wouldn't give up a few months ago in the yard. A lot of us remember that well because we had a really long discussion with them after we'd all finished filming. It went on for about an hour. I'm not sure why the horse didn't pull back. Maybe just too many annoying people, but luckily, despite the prevalence of some umbrellas at the other end, it's not raining again yet, but it will. Be careful not to. Oh, that might well be the outfit of the day so far. Certainly colourful enough. I think you were a good picture. In fact, possibly the best picture of the morning so far. Keep looking at the other end as well and in the yard. I think it's because it's cold, guys. People just want to shuffle the hell out of here ASAP. You can see it. See it? Just like that. I'm even trying to stand as far back as I can. You can see that the box is unmolested at this point.
Let's go. We're just so funny.
Good stuff. He's on it. He saved them. The annoying part, guys, is that the next few days it's supposed to be like this. The never-ending winter.
I asked him to ring you.
Ah, okay. Okay, so it's definitely not Spanish. Yeah, I've seen that before. In fact, yeah, like about 9K-ish. Yeah, I never noticed him before. I'd never seen him here for filming, so I was thinking straight away, is it that kid or not?
He said he had seen him.
To be honest, you can always tell people always have that little Osmo, the little gimbo thing. 'Cause it's the easiest way to start, isn't it? Umbrella cam, guys, for the moment. No, it's okay. Go ahead. No, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Nobody got safe.
Take it.
Nobody got safe.
For the moment, yeah.
因素我在英国把很多这些东西保留了下来。
Wait 1 second. I'm moving back. I try to move in, and it gets packed. Then I get closer, and everyone vanishes. Honestly, I wonder if it's my deodorant. That is the problem at this point. Plus, I'm trying my hardest not to get in the way of the massive number of tourists that are turning up. Let's try and get ourselves back in a bit. Because right now the problem is so many umbrellas that we can't really see anything. Which is odd because it's not even raining, for goodness sake. Look, just about squeezed through the umbrellas. I don't get it. It's not raining, guys. It's not even like it's not even spitting. My gosh, look at this. Look. It's just a huge mush of nothingness until folks realise it's not raining and put the umbrellas away. I mean, if they realise it's not raining and put the umbrellas away. I'm trying to spot like a decent-ish place to fit in the gap, guys, but there isn't one, not for the moment. Oh my good lord. Alright, okay, that's it. We're kind of in, as Gatesman is kind of coming over. That was interesting, in fact. Barely exposed in this weather, she's brave. That could have been a super awkward encounter actually if he'd shouted. The upside to the Dow weather is horses frisky. It's how bright the cloaks look. No idea how she's not freezing. I mean, I'm freezing just looking at her. Flipping hell. I'm happily surrounded now by hundreds of people, so at least we're able to see what's going on in the front. Well, I don't know what the joke was, but it made the trooper laugh. Meanwhile, on the left, just look. Some people like massively, dramatically overdressed. It's really not raining that much. To be fair, guys, it is spinning. I just looked at my arms and they're all wet. They're like teeny weeny drops. I don't think we yet need to worry about going for the umbrella. Just like the tourists not worrying about going for the horse. Oh, here we are. Brave bro. To be honest, actually, I would genuinely admire anyone that's starting a channel at this point. It's very, very tough to build any new channel, not just a horse guards focused channel. Oh, there we go. So step out of the box. Bye bye to you. See ya. He's just told his friend there this time, don't go in the box. So awkward not being able to move. I can't do anything. We can see what's happening in front, but I can't really move too much because it's awkward. Our newest arrivals. It's going to be a bit of a mushy match there, actually. It wouldn't surprise me at all if it keeps on like this. The pitch is going to be a nightmare. They might even cancel the match. Well, yours truly is trying super hard not to sneeze on my own video. We've got an auditor here filming as well today. Somebody's filming along the front. Which, to be fair, is something I've done in the past. Even the police are in the archway now. It's a mushy morning. Got a horse change coming though, guys, in under 10 minutes. In 10 minutes we might actually get one more person coming over for a picture.
No, ahí donde el cartel sí. Pues por eso no el cartel. Esa tiro aquí.
I'm not sure what they spotted actually. I thought they'd spotted the gatesman, but they haven't. There's going to be a TikTok duo coming up. Okay, I've got a bit of space. Oh. I'm trying to decide actually whether it's a good idea to be in the yard or at the front here for the changeover. The yard is pretty bustling, to be honest, but I just think that there are going to be a number of umbrellas which might well ruin it. I've had almost no time in front of the troop at this end, but for whatever reason, and this has happened for most of the past week, this box that I'm looking at now in the camera, very, very, very quiet in terms of people actually going anywhere near the horse. Plus, both the horses have now been pulled back into the boxes, guys. Which, to be honest, is better than them having them in with their heads and getting a little bit floppy and nervous. Really hope that tomorrow's mush is nowhere near as bad as today's mush. Plonked myself in front of the bollard briefly. see, guys, with the movement of people in front of me, there's no shortage of numbers. If I'd known about the rugby, I could have actually got 100 cheap hats made up from China. Bike is being a little childish. Let's go in the horse. Oh god, here we go. Don't need to get further forward because it feels a bit too close, but at the same time, if we're not a bit further forward, we get all those umbrellas in front of us. Also doesn't want to settle, these toys are just standing right there. So he's only got 4 minutes left, I'm sure I'll make it. Let's hope so anyway. Copy cop. While the picture taking continues unabated. Apologies folks for all these umbrellas that are invading the frame. It's kind of unavoidable, it's annoying, but not much I can do about it. Here's another one. Stand on the other side of the white line. I might also, at some point shortly, need to put up an umbrella. The rain is very slight, but it is starting to settle on the kit, which I'm now gently drying off as I'm talking to you. So we know this troop has been way on it this morning. The limited number of times people have got on too close. Just push them out of the way. Right, umbrella time, people. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this in today's video, but unfortunately, sadly, yes, it has. So that's me now undercover. If I don't, then the kit's going to end up having a little bit of a malfunction. I think I'll in a minute try and get us a decent-ish position in front of the other box, ready for the changeover. Tons of people waiting. I think probably because they spotted the yeah, they have. All of these people have spotted the horses beyond the stable gates, and they're waiting patiently for the next changeover. Trains going down, boxes are going to get opened. Much of you has spent the majority of time at one end this morning. I know a lot of you like to watch what's happening in the box with that particular trooper, and that isn't a negative. Okay, so luckily, I don't know why, but almost everybody decided to move at the exact second we walk back to the front, and more bobble hats arrived. Okay, so they're just starting to tell everybody to get behind the line, and we should see the doors of the box opening any minute, so we know it's changeover time. Boom. I think we'll recognise that voice. Oh, wait, what's happened here? That's it, there we go. I think the problem is that everybody was squishing over behind the line, so the trooper couldn't actually get close enough to fix the door back. But there we are. Resolved. Oh, horse is back out again. I'm getting ready to run, folks, if necessary. Yeah, we got a decent-ish spot here, actually. Right on time. Really intensely dislike filming with an umbrella up, I really do. But aside from that, or no filming at all. At least we got more than half the video without needing the umbrella. Let's see which horse is up next and which trooper is going to follow this trooper into the box. I'm behind the bollards, but it still feels like I'm too close when I look at the camera. Wait, are we zoomed? No, we're not zoomed in. Vis-a-vis which horse it is, guys. Didn't even take a picture of the hoof number, so apologies. I'll leave it to you. So I've got no spare hands now, so it wouldn't happen anyway. Most people are well back, but the yard is pretty chocker. And bong. And here they come. I've got no zoom or anything, folks, because I've got no spare hands, so we get what we get for the moment. Oh. She wasn't happy. Effing move, she said, as she walked past the crowd. Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Too many people too close. Now one horse is not happy in the yard as well. Oh, yeah, another one, step back. Horse in the yard's kicking off big time. How the trooper just is like, you know what, I'm the boss, and this is what you're gonna do. Right, there we are. Change over complete. One bearded trooper to another. I dare say, to be honest with you folks, the troopers are delighted that they're off. Appalling morning to be on guard duty, box or no box, and happily trotting in. Right, let's see what we get now in the period between now and the end of the video. The crowd is really built up again actually at the front here. Yep, don't worry about the camera. I'm just keeping an eye actually on everybody else before deciding whether to lose the umbrella. Oh. Okay, of course he got a little touch on the nose. I don't actually recognise this horse from that very unusual marking on the forehead, which annoys me somewhat because I haven't got the ability to take out the other phone and take a picture. Gatesman Schitsman are being changed over in the yard as well. They just surge forward. I'm thinking, what's going on? That's why. I would have thought that would have happened actually at 1, but I guess they first came out at 10, did the 2 hours, and they changed over at noon instead. Lifeguards do tend to do even hours, as blues curiously tend to do odd hours. I honestly think that most people will not get told off for getting into or getting close to the box today. I really do. The horse is pretty much as far back as it can be into the box, virtually touching the back of the box. and the troopers' visibility in terms of people's feet is 0 from that spot. So people will get pictures without getting told off, but no one's going to get a good picture in this. Oh, there's a ghost. Some people getting dressed up there going to the Brecon Beacons on some sort of, SAS training exercise. It's mildly wet. It's hardly monsoon-like. The yard is absolutely jammed. Look at it. You can't even, in fact, what the hell? The trooper did say out. But Mum fixed it. Honestly, these people that stand right in front of me with the umbrella, they always tend to be about 2 foot tall as well. So with the umbrella, they're exactly in our line of sight. Look, she might well qualify as the best dressed so far, in fact. So it might, because the video's not over yet. But definitely a bit of a free-for-all with the box, guys, as you can see for the moment. It's not really the line that's being enforced, it's whether people go into the box at this point. God, here comes like a massive deluge of umbrella-holding tourists. I prefer to be a little bit off-centre, guys, but for the moment I'm not going to move, despite being pushed constantly. Yes, again, a few happy souls. We're literally in the only spot where there isn't anybody, look. Wow. Still can't tell if it's actually raining or not, or whether it's stopped. It's okay. No, my pleasure, my pleasure. Tourists are so polite, aren't they, guys? When we tend to speak to them, I guess we just get lucky. Either that or they see the metal pole. That's it. White lines? What white lines? I don't see any white lines, do you? I love the way that that people are tiptoeing over, like it makes a difference. Like, well, if I tiptoe, maybe the soldier won't hear me. I mean, judging by the plethora of umbrellas in the yard and coming out of the yard, I think it's safe to keep it up for now. They've finished anyway. The changeover's completely done. So right now we've just got a log jam of people. I mean, that things are not really moving very much at all, to be honest. That said, the fact we can even see the box is quite fortunate. We've got a better view of the tourist at this point than posing that is than the trooper himself. Ta-da!
Yari!
This I would actually say might be did here is something to indicate that when people exit the gate, they should walk ahead and not cut immediately to the right. But again, it wouldn't work because the horses often melt down and walk that way, don't they? We see it often. That would certainly solve the overcrowding problem by funneling people closer to the road. In other words, around the box instead of right through the middle of it. Horse is not happy, and to be honest, given how many people are just turning up, look, it's non-stop. The numbers are fast. So it was surprising at all if we get a line of people blocking our view shortly. Let's hope not, but Chinese group now. single member of the group has got some sort of earpiece. I guess it's a little digital translator. Trooper's already probably thinking, oh God, I'm flipping, cannot wait to get back into the guard room. I have my lunch. Oh, almost got the bollard. Almost fell over it. Just right behind me, I didn't even realise. Oops. We will shortly have a couple of minutes at the other end, guys, as I finish up. Just because it's nice to capture all 4 horses in each video, despite the fact that today's video has been not quite a washout, but the closest one could come to actually getting a washout. The extraordinary thing actually is how many people are out without coats or umbrellas. The thing is, when you look out the window, it doesn't look like it's raining. You suddenly realise that it is in teeny weeny amounts. And that drizzle is supposed to last the entire day for people. Imagine that. Guard duty in this all day. Okay, let's turn and finish up at the other end. Golly gosh, easier said than done. You're busy here. Oops. Okay, Lady Trooper. Folks, at this end, in this box. With quite a chill looking horse, to be fair. Even if his head is in the rain, he's like, you know what, I needed a bit of a wash anyway. The horses actually do seem to quite like it. They often snooze here, don't they, when it's like this, as opposed to the rain waking them up. It has the opposite effect. Yep, bro. Hello. It's all good. I thought his hair was going to hit the, or head and hair were going to hit the camera then. Being back behind the bollard, it feels super odd when I'm in front of the bollard. There's no one else that's in front of me. It just feels off. That's actually quite a good shot, to be fair.
Thank you very much. Of course.
So the bro that took their picture has now given him his phone to take his picture. Nice guy. And flexible too, by the looks of it. It's cute though, how much trust some of the tourists have in one another. Handing a phone to a complete stranger who could easily in 1 second wander off with it. Oh, let's hope she's alright. She's got a stick. For a second there when she paused, she was going to slip. Very slippery cobbles today, folks. In fact, I got walking boots on. You can probably hear that noise I make as I'm stomping, and it's pretty slippy. This is the first day this year that I haven't got a single picture of either horse or a single picture of either hoof number. So it's 100% on you guys today. The naming. No numbers, so only names. Who will be our lucky last few, I wonder? Maybe none. Maybe that was the last one of the day. Actually, gatesman. Actually, yeah, the gatesman's coming out, folks. This will be the last rounds that we capture on today's video, but more importantly, this will be the first rounds for the new gatesman, who only came on a little while ago. Here he comes. To be honest, that's kind of an ideal closing shot. What? There's someone right behind me. Just walked into someone with my umbrella. Let's hope that she didn't poke them in the eye. And that, dear viewer, is almost that. I don't think at this point we're going to get a lot more people coming up on either side, to be quite honest. I really don't. If they do, it's just going to be the stand in front of the camera. God, here we go again, though. Keep tapping my pocket as well, just to make sure that my phone hasn't been renditioned for disassembly and sale in China for parts. I think that's an appropriate final shot of the tourist. I mean, the people watching's been fairly decent today, I would say, guys. Actually, much better than on a typical rainy day. That can only be a positive. Plus, some of the outfits are just like. Honestly, even if my shower curtain fell off, I wouldn't go outside on the street with it wrapped around me. Did we see Army Girl in the pink hat a little while ago? I'm sure we did. Back. Some people have got some massive cameras today to take still shots, which, given the light, I find strange. Like, why bother? Oh, this girl over there is moving the signs. Can you see the signs moving? Her backpack is pushing the signs a teeny bit. Anyway, folks, for myself and the last happy smiley faces of the tourists, we'll be back soon, people. I'm really hoping that weather improves between now and tomorrow morning. There's no guarantees, but the best thing about British weather is unpredictability. It might well be better by tomorrow, folks, and if it is, I'll be back here for all of you. Back soon, people. Bye for now.